In a world that bombards us with relentless noise and pressure, a world that never seems to take a breath, finding true peace can feel like a mirage shimmering in the distance. But what if I told you tranquility isn't about escaping the chaos? It's about transforming how you navigate it. This isn't a call for retreat. It's a call for empowerment. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy with surprising relevance for our modern world, teaches us not just to weather life's storms, but to thrive amidst them. It's about mastering a different kind of control, not control over external circumstances, but control over our own reactions, our own thoughts, our own perspective. Welcome to Stoic Journal, where we bridge the gap between ancient wisdom and the challenges we face today. If you're ready to learn Stoic strategies that will equip you to sail through life's roughest waters with grace and resilience, then you've come to the right place. Today, we're diving deep into the core of Stoicism, exploring how this timeless philosophy can become more than just intellectual knowledge. It can become a practical toolkit for living a richer, more resilient life. Are you ready to turn the inevitable challenges into opportunities for growth? Are you ready to cultivate a deep and unshakable serenity that endures? If so, then stay tuned. Together, we'll unlock the secrets of Stoicism and discover how to harness its power every single day. Join me on this journey of embracing a life where every obstacle becomes a stepping stone to personal growth and fulfillment. If you appreciate the message we're sharing and want to be part of this exploration of Stoicism, there's just a simple favor I ask. Hit the subscribe button and don't miss any part of this video. We've packed it with insights that unfold step by step, each one building on the last, designed to transform not just your understanding, but your entire life. Understanding control. In the vast ocean of Stoic teachings, one principle emerges as a shimmering pearl: the concept of control. It's remarkable how this philosophy, born over 2,000 years ago, offers a tool so relevant for our modern whirlwind lives. Stoicism unveils a simple yet profound truth. Our true power lies not in conquering the external world, but in mastering our own internal responses. This concept isn't about controlling others or the situations we encounter. It's about discerning what truly falls within our grasp: our thoughts, reactions, and actions. Reflect on how often we fume or fret over things entirely beyond our influence, perhaps the weather sabotaging our weekend plans or a friend's tardiness. Our natural tendency might be to let these external events disrupt our inner peace. Stoicism, however, beckons us to shift our focus. Instead of dwelling on the uncontrollable, it asks, what can I control in this situation? The answer invariably points towards our internal state, our mindset, adaptability, and the conscious choice of how to respond. By focusing on what we can control, we build resilience against life's daily tempests. We anchor our energy on our inner state, creating a mental fortress that external circumstances can't breach. Imagine facing a traffic jam that threatens your important appointment. Stoicism doesn't advocate stewing in anger. It suggests using that time for reflection, planning, or simply enjoying some music. This shift in perspective doesn't alter the traffic, but it transforms your experience of it. Furthermore, understanding control necessitates embracing the boundaries of our influence. This acceptance isn't resignation, but a strategic redirection of our efforts towards areas where we can make a genuine impact. Imagine yourself as the captain of a ship caught in a storm. You can't control the storm, but you have complete authority over how you steer the ship and manage your crew. This metaphor captures the essence of Stoicism, navigating our ship with wisdom and integrity, regardless of the life storms swirling around us. Practicing this principle necessitates preparing for diverse outcomes. Stoicism teaches us to remain composed not only when things go according to plan, but also when they don't. This detachment from outcomes is incredibly liberating. It allows us to fully commit to our pursuits without the heavy burden of needing specific results for happiness. This is what Stoics mean by selective indifference, caring deeply about our actions and efforts, while remaining indifferent to the whims of fate. The Stoic understanding of control serves as a powerful antidote to stress and anxiety. It grounds us in the present moment and directs our focus towards the actionable, empowering us to live with purpose and tranquility. By internalizing this lesson, we don't merely cope with life's uncertainties, we flourish amidst them. We become proactive participants in our own lives, choosing responses aligned with our core values rather than reacting impulsively to every external stimulus. Embracing the Stoic practice of focusing on what we can control isn't an overnight feat. It requires mindfulness, self-reflection, and consistent practice. However, the rewards, increased serenity, effectiveness, and a profound sense of empowerment, make the effort worthwhile. As we delve deeper into Stoicism, let's hold this foundational principle close to our hearts. It's not just about comprehending Stoic philosophy. It's about embodying it, one controlled, thoughtful response at a time. Virtue and happiness. In the philosophy of Stoicism, virtue isn't merely a moral compass guiding our actions. It's the very foundation of a fulfilling life. This perspective offers a refreshing contrast to the fast-paced world we live in, where happiness is often equated with fleeting pleasures or external achievements. Stoics believe true happiness stemmed not from material possessions or worldly success, but from living a life guided by virtue. So, what exactly is virtue in Stoicism? It's a constellation of four core qualities: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Each plays a vital role in navigating life's complexities. Wisdom equips us with the insightful understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Courage empowers us to face challenges with resilience and bravery. Justice compels us to treat others with fairness and kindness, while temperance teaches us the art of self-control and moderation. When cultivated together, these virtues become the building blocks of a well-lived life, according to Stoic ideals. The Stoic pursuit of happiness through virtue stands in stark contrast to the fleeting pleasures we often chase. Stoicism teaches us that true happiness is a state of inner peace and satisfaction, derived from knowing we've lived well, aligned with our own principles. This kind of happiness is stable and enduring, unshaken by external circumstances. It's based not on what happens to us, but on how we choose to respond. This empowering approach suggests that regardless of our external situation, we have the capacity to cultivate happiness within ourselves by developing virtuous qualities. Imagine the implications. Our emotional and psychological well-being needn't be hostage to uncontrollable surroundings or situations. Instead, happiness becomes something we actively build through our choices and actions. Practicing Stoic virtue becomes a journey of self-improvement. When we cultivate temperance, we learn to resist impulses that might lead us astray. When we practice justice, we contribute positively to our communities, fostering goodwill and support. Each act of virtue not only enriches our own lives, but also creates a ripple effect of positivity, touching the lives of those around us. Furthermore, the Stoic link between virtue and happiness underscores the importance of aligning our actions with our values. In a world filled with conflicting desires and pressures pulling us in different directions, Stoicism offers a clear directive: focus on living virtuously. This approach simplifies decision-making, reducing the stress and anxiety associated with trying to please everyone or achieve some unattainable ideal. It guides us to focus on being good, not just feeling good or looking good in the eyes of others. Embracing Stoic virtues isn't about suppressing emotions or denying ourselves pleasure. It's about discovering a deeper, more meaningful kind of happiness that sustains us through life's inevitable ups and downs. It challenges us to look beyond immediate gratification and consider the long-term effects of our actions on our character and well-being. Living a life of Stoic virtue can be challenging. It requires constant vigilance and effort. We must be mindful of our actions and choices, reflecting regularly on our behavior and striving to embody the Stoic ideals. Yet the payoff is immense. As we align more closely with these virtues, we find our lives enriched, our relationships strengthened, and our inner selves calmer. As we embark on this journey through Stoic teachings, let's never forget that virtue is the key to genuine, lasting happiness. It may not be an easy path, but it's a rewarding one, filled with growth, resilience, and a deep sense of fulfillment. With every step we take towards virtue in pursuit of Stoic happiness, we move closer to a more peaceful and meaningful life. Reframing perception. Stoicism offers a powerful tool, the ability to reshape our reality through reframing our perceptions. It might seem similar to modern psychology, and you'd be right, there are parallels. But Stoicism goes much further. It's a philosophy that stretches back millennia, providing a roadmap to a fulfilling life by focusing on what truly lies within our control. So how does Stoicism help us reframe our perception? It all starts with a core principle. It's not events themselves that upset us, but rather the way we interpret them. Imagine getting caught in a downpour. You might feel miserable, but is it the rain itself causing this misery? Not necessarily. Perhaps you see it as an inconvenience, a personal disruption, rather than a natural phenomenon vital for the earth. By shifting your perspective, viewing rain as a beneficial ecological event, your emotional response changes entirely. This Stoic principle of reframing is incredibly powerful. It puts us back in control of our own emotions. We're not at the mercy of external events. We get to choose how we react. This is achieved through the dichotomy of control, which simply means distinguishing between what we can control and what we can't. We can't control the weather, traffic, or other people's actions, but we can absolutely control our reactions to them. Let's see this in action. Imagine working on a project that suddenly takes a new direction due to unforeseen circumstances. You might initially feel frustrated and overwhelmed by the extra work. However, by applying Stoic thinking, you can reframe this situation. Instead of seeing it as a setback, view it as an opportunity to learn new skills or demonstrate your adaptability and creativity. This shift doesn't just change how you feel, it changes the situation itself in terms of how you experience it. Furthermore, Stoic reframing goes beyond mere positive thinking. It's about seeing the situation for what it truly is. It involves understanding the world as a place of constant change and unpredictability, then aligning our expectations and actions accordingly. This reduces disappointment and fosters resilience, as we're no longer fighting against the inevitable flow of life, but moving with it. Reframing also encourages living in the present moment. Stoicism teaches us to focus on the here and now, on what we're doing at this very moment, and how we can do it with virtue. This focus is liberating because it narrows down the vast array of concerns to the few things we can actually influence. Reframing perception and reality in Stoicism isn't just a coping mechanism. It's a transformative process that leads to true inner peace. By consistently applying this Stoic practice, we begin to see that many of the obstacles we face are self-constructed, built from misconceptions and misplaced beliefs. Breaking down these walls doesn't just change our view of the world, it changes the world we live in. The core of Stoic perception reframing is understanding the true nature of events, recognizing our power to choose our responses, and focusing our efforts on what we can actually influence. This approach doesn't just help us handle life's challenges more effectively. It empowers us to lead lives marked by calm clarity and purpose. As we continue to explore and apply these Stoic teachings, we discover that the quality of our lives isn't determined by external circumstances, but by the perceptions we choose and the choices we make. Love of fate. In the heart of Stoic philosophy lies a profound and often daunting concept, amor fati, meaning love of fate. It transcends mere acceptance of life's blows. It's about embracing them, welcoming them with open arms. We see them not just as inescapable realities, but as crucial elements for our growth. This potent idea transforms potential adversity into a wellspring of strength. But how do we cultivate this love for our fate? It starts with recognizing every experience as an opportunity. Stoicism teaches that our character isn't defined by what happens to us, but by how we respond. When we embrace our fate, we essentially express faith in the natural flow of life. We believe there's inherent value in all that unfolds, even if it's not what we desire. It's not about seeking suffering or hardship, but about finding peace and purpose amidst their inevitability. Amor Fati's beauty lies in its radical optimism. Instead of battling life's currents, we learn to navigate them with grace. This perspective isn't readily acquired. It demands a profound philosophical shift, a mental rewiring that allows us to find glimmers of hope even in the darkest moments. It doesn't require naivety or dismissal of hardship. For instance, losing a job might evoke upset and anxiety. However, through Amor Fati, we can shift perspective. We might see this as an impetus to pursue a path aligned with our true passions, or an opportunity to cultivate resilience and adaptability. Embracing Amor Fati also necessitates letting go of bitterness and regret. Stoicism doesn't advocate forgetting the past or ignoring pain. Instead, it encourages acknowledging these feelings while refusing to be controlled by them. By loving our fate, we accept the past for what it is, a chapter in our journey that has shaped us into who we are today. This acceptance liberates us from the burden of past grievances, enabling us to move forward with a lighter spirit and sharper focus. Furthermore, Amor Fati is about finding joy in the very process of life, not just the destination. It's easy to fall into the trap of believing happiness awaits us at some future milestone. Landing a dream job, buying a house, or retiring. Stoicism reminds us that profound joy is readily available here and now, in this very moment, if we choose to see and embrace it. This doesn't negate our aspirations or growth. It simply means cherishing the journey as much as, if not more than, the outcomes. Living with Amor Fati can begin with small steps. Daily reflection on an unplanned event, seeking the value hidden within. Perhaps it imparted a valuable lesson, or perhaps it strengthened a bond through shared struggles. It could even involve more significant choices, pursuing a career path aligned with core values, even if less conventional, trusting that the challenges will enrich our life's narrative. Amor Fati enriches our lives by deepening our connection to the world and ourselves. It cultivates an inner resilience, a steadfast anchor that holds us steady in life's storms. This love of fate doesn't make life easier, but it makes us stronger, more harmoniously aligned with the natural course of events. As we delve deeper into Stoicism, let's strive to see Amor Fati not just as a philosophical concept, but as a daily practice. It's a way to embrace each moment, every challenge, and every joy that life offers. By doing so, we transform our relationship with life itself, turning every experience into a stepping stone toward greater wisdom and peace. The journey to Stoicism. The path of Stoicism beckons us like a grand adventure, inviting us to delve into the profound depths of our existence and fundamentally reshape how we navigate the world. It transcends mere theory, urging us to transform abstract concepts into practical tools that bolster our resilience, cultivate happiness, and illuminate the very meaning of life. This odyssey begins with a seemingly simple, yet transformative, shift in perspective. Acknowledging that while external events remain outside our control, we hold the power to control our responses to them. This core principle of Stoic philosophy liberates us from the shackles of victimhood, be it at the hands of circumstance or others' actions. Instead, it empowers us to take the reins of our inner world. As we delve deeper, Stoicism unfolds its four cardinal virtues: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Each transcends being abstract ideals, transforming into practical guides for a flourishing life. Wisdom equips us to see things with unwavering clarity. Courage steels us to confront challenges head-on. Justice compels us to treat others with fairness. And temperance fosters balance in all aspects. Integrating these virtues into our daily lives presents a delightful challenge, one that promises immense rewards. Another cornerstone of the Stoic journey is cultivating mindfulness, the art of being fully present in the moment. Through this practice, we become acutely aware of our thoughts, feelings, and reactions. By observing ourselves without judgment, we begin to identify patterns that might lead us astray from our Stoic ideals. For instance, we might discover a tendency to react impulsively under stress, or find ourselves clinging to grudges for far too long. This newfound awareness paves the way for transformation. Practical exercises also play a vital role in this odyssey. One such practice is the evening reflection, where we revisit our day and assess how well we aligned our actions with Stoic principles. Did we maintain composure in stressful situations? Did we treat everyone we encountered with kindness and fairness? These reflections not only serve as learning opportunities, but also reinforce our commitment to living a Stoic life. The Stoic journey embraces challenges as opportunities for growth. This transformative perspective reframes every obstacle into a teacher. When faced with difficulties, instead of succumbing to defeat, we can ask ourselves, what can this situation teach me? This approach fosters resilience and opens us up to continuous learning and personal development. Stoicism isn't just a philosophy for individual contemplation. It thrives within a community. By seeking out others who share this path, we cultivate a support system that offers invaluable encouragement. These like-minded individuals provide not only a sense of camaraderie, but also diverse perspectives that enrich our understanding. Sharing experiences and challenges with those who appreciate Stoic principles fosters a deeper connection to the philosophy itself. As we discuss our struggles and triumphs with fellow students of Stoicism, we gain a clearer view of how to apply its wisdom in our own lives. The pursuit of Stoicism is a lifelong journey, not a destination. It's not about achieving some unattainable state of perfection, but rather a commitment to constant growth. Each day is an opportunity to become more virtuous, resilient, and live in greater alignment with our authentic selves. As we progress on this path, the rewards extend far beyond personal tranquility and inner strength. Stoicism equips us to build deeper connections in our relationships and have a positive influence on the world around us. The tranquility and resilience we cultivate become the foundation for compassion and service, allowing us to contribute to the greater good in a meaningful way. The Stoic path is one of growth and transformation. It compels us to look inward, reevaluate our values, and align our actions accordingly. It equips us with strength in the face of adversity and compassion in our interactions with others. It's a path that enriches not only our own lives, but also holds the potential to create a ripple effect, positively impacting the lives of everyone we encounter. Let us embark on this journey with open hearts and minds, ready to learn and grow in ways we never dared to imagine. Practical Stoicism. Far beyond a simple philosophical shift, Stoicism becomes a way of life when you weave its principles into the fabric of your daily experience. It's not a philosophy reserved for dramatic moments or isolated contemplation. It's for the humdrum commutes, the routine errands, and the seemingly insignificant decisions that, in truth, shape the entirety of our lives. The transformation begins with a deliberate intention each morning. Set aside a quiet moment to contemplate the day ahead, a mental canvas waiting to be painted with Stoic virtues, wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Ask yourself how these can be manifested in the tapestry of your daily activities. Will you practice temperance by making mindful choices about what you spend or consume? Where can you demonstrate courage, be it facing a daunting task at work or confronting a personal insecurity? This morning ritual becomes the cornerstone of your day, a touchstone that aligns your actions with your Stoic ideals throughout the journey from sunrise to sunset. As you navigate the ordinary moments, use Stoicism as your compass. Encounter unexpected delays or frustrating interactions. Remember the virtue of patience, the understanding that external events are often outside our control. Feeling overwhelmed by a task? Apply wisdom, breaking it down into manageable steps. Is a colleague struggling? Justice might compel you to offer support or a listening ear. Throughout the day, these principles become more than abstract ideas. They become the tools you use to navigate challenges, cultivate inner peace, and build resilience in the face of adversity. Integrating Stoicism isn't about achieving some lofty ideal of perfection. It's about the ongoing journey of self-improvement. There will be stumbles and setbacks, moments when emotions cloud judgment or temptations lead you astray. But with each new day comes a fresh opportunity to practice, to refine your approach, and to find new ways to embody Stoic principles in your ever-evolving life. As you persevere on this path, you'll find that Stoicism isn't just a philosophy, it's a way of being, a way of approaching the world with greater clarity, purpose, and inner strength. Imagine navigating life with a newfound inner compass. That's the essence of practical Stoicism. It's about becoming keenly aware of your automatic reactions to events and people. The next time you find yourself bristling with anger or slumping in frustration, pause. This simple act of interrupting your autopilot response is the first step towards a more Stoic approach. Take a deep breath and remember, according to Stoic philosophy, you have the power to control your reactions, even when external events seem beyond your grasp. With practice, this pause becomes a transformative habit, allowing you to choose your responses thoughtfully, leading to calmer interactions and a significant reduction in stress and conflict. But Stoicism goes beyond simply managing reactions. It also equips you with tools to deal effectively with negative emotions. The philosophy posits that these emotions often arise from misinterpretations of situations or unhealthy attachments to things outside your control. Feeling overwhelmed by negativity? Take a step back and dissect the source. Are you fuming over something you can't change? Are you placing undue importance on external validation or material possessions? By questioning the roots of your emotions and aligning your expectations with Stoic principles, you can regain composure and perspective. This newfound clarity allows you to approach challenges with reason and navigate difficult situations with grace. In essence, practical Stoicism empowers you to cultivate inner resilience and build a life less susceptible to the whims of circumstance and the negativity of others. Stoicism isn't just about individual tranquility in the face of adversity. It blossoms when applied to the rich tapestry of human connection. Stoic principles serve as a compass guiding us through the complexities of interpersonal relationships. At the heart of this philosophy lies the concept of justice, urging us to treat others with fairness and a genuine concern for their well-being. This translates to practicing empathy, stepping into another's shoes to understand their perspective. When faced with disagreements, Stoicism encourages measured judgments, ensuring our decisions consider not only ourselves but also the greater good. Respect and understanding become the cornerstones of our interactions, even when we encounter challenging personalities or situations that test our patience. By embodying these virtues, we don't just cultivate inner peace within ourselves. We contribute to a ripple effect, fostering a more harmonious and supportive community where kindness and reason become the guiding forces. In essence, Stoicism in relationships isn't about building walls, but rather sturdy bridges that allow for connection, mutual understanding, and a sense of belonging. As you strive for personal growth, Stoicism offers a powerful tool: evening reflection. This isn't about beating yourself up, but about honest self-evaluation. Take stock of your day. What victories did you achieve, big or small? Did you act with virtue in challenging situations? Were there moments where you could have embodied Stoic principles more fully? This practice isn't just about reviewing the past. It's about solidifying the lessons learned. By reflecting on your actions, you prime yourself to navigate tomorrow with even greater virtue and resilience. It's a continuous loop of learning and improvement, a way to track your progress on the path of Stoic living. But Stoicism isn't just about quiet contemplation. It's a philosophy that thrives in the face of difficulty, challenges, setbacks, and unexpected turns of events. These aren't roadblocks, but opportunities. They're chances to practice and strengthen your Stoic muscles. Whether it's a demanding project at work, a personal disappointment, or a disruption to your plans, each obstacle is a chance to apply Stoic wisdom and resilience. See it as a test, a chance to demonstrate your commitment to virtue in the face of adversity. By integrating these practices into your daily routine, Stoicism transforms from abstract theory to a vibrant guide for living. It shapes how you approach the world, from your thoughts and reactions to your interactions with others. Through the lens of Stoicism, You don't just weather life's storms. You learn to navigate them with grace and find deeper meaning within them. It's more than just understanding philosophy. It's about embodying it. Every moment, every decision, every challenge. These are all opportunities to practice the principles you hold dear. By weaving Stoicism into the fabric of your daily life, you don't just change yourself, you change your entire world, one thoughtful action at a time. This journey of growth and resilience becomes a way of life, bringing greater peace and satisfaction with each step.